Rachel.
And I'm Braden.
And I'm Brady Tolbert. And this is our special guest star.
I'm Houston.
He's Houston. Now,
How you doing?
I mentioned him in our last physics video. He was the guy that said, y'all need PVC pipe! And so we did. And so we would just like to give him a special thanks. Thank you, sir.
They use PVC pipe.
Now, get lost.
We're doing bubbles is because bubbles are a big part of our lives. When water boils, there's bubbles in that, and also in the ocean when it has to do with oxygen and other gases. And so how we'll be doing this experiment is we'll be having dry ice in water, and with a mixture of water and soap on top of it to create the bubble. And the bubble will form because of the dry ice in the water creating pressure when it sublimates to eventually pop the bubble on top of the bowl. And one thing is it takes 571 kilojoules per kilogram of energy for dry ice to sublimate.
That's a lot.
A lot.
Okay, so here just to explain a little bit about our experiment. We have here a bowl that we filled with 5 cups of water and a quarter block of dry ice. As you can see, that mixture is causing it to smoke and to release that energy into the air. And here we have a mixture of soap with a little bit of water that we've soaked this string in. And what we're going to do with this string that Glenn has is we are going to drag it over the top of the bowl to create a film. And if done correctly, this should cause the dry ice to catch and create a bubble, as so. There we go. So Glenn, what's happening here?
So, the carbon dioxide gas that the dry ice is letting off is being built up inside of the bubble since it cannot escape. And therefore it's creating pressure inside the bubble to make it expand and create the bubble as we are seeing right now. And we'll let it expand a little bit more, and eventually the pressure is going to build up enough that the bubble will pop and the escaping gas will be let out, and hopefully we'll see a pretty good thing of mist like that.
I mean, that was okay, yeah. Yep. Okay, so just to recap everything that we've talked about and done in our experiment. So we did the math and we figured out it takes 571 kilojoules per kilograms to sublimate dry ice. And so we measured the amount of dry ice that we have in in grams, and we found out that we have 839.9 grams, which converts to 0.839 kilograms of dry ice. We multiplied those to figure out how much energy it would take to sublimate the amount of dry ice that we have for this experiment.
Yep, so it took 479.6 kilojoules of energy to sublimate our dry ice, and the energy that sublimation was releasing was what helped form the bubble, as the air and gas was trapped inside the container. So it formed the bubble, building up pressure inside, and eventually that pressure became too great that the bubble couldn't handle anymore, and therefore it popped and spilled over the edge of our bowl. So just to recap, our experiment was on dry ice bubbles and how they are formed and the different energies that are being released and produced as dry ice is sublimating and forming the bubbles. And it takes quite a bit of energy to sublimate dry ice, obviously, because it's going straight from a solid to a gas. And our experiment worked out pretty well, and basically how we expected it to go, so.
Something like that. Yep.
So yeah.
Yes, sir. Y no se olviden, chicos, acompañarnos la próxima vez para más physics.
Yep. So what he said is, stay tuned for our next video for more physics.
Así es, ajá.